Hello my dear students, welcome to the English classes of 9th standard, St. Thomas School, Pochara, Adilabad district, Telangana. Today we have an interesting poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo. In your book, please you can open the book and see the pictures and the poem here, written by Edward Leo, and a British poet. Please look at the pictures, are interesting. So we have some pictures here, a conversation to two animals. Let us say a duck is a bird actually. This another is a kangaroo, an animal. And here, two pictures are here. And this first part, we see the conversation between these two friends, close friends, kangaroo and duck. And the second part, the ride of the kangaroo and the duck. So this story is the story of two good friends, and the one friend fulfills the wish of the other. That is to say, the kangaroo fulfills the wish of the duck by all means. So we can say this poem is the story of real friendship. And second thing I would like to say, here we have another message. When you cannot do anything, not do anything or something, you can ask the help of another, so that with the help of another person we can do a lot of things. So don't think that I cannot do, so there is no possibility. Why don't you ask your neighbor? Why don't you ask your friend? Why don't you ask your parents? So similarly, when you are in trouble, when you have some problem, serious problem, you are very sad, and you think that there is no hope at all, please ask somebody. They may be helping you. They can help you. See, similarly also, you can also help others. Suppose your friend or neighbor, your father, mother, or your brother or sister wants something, you help them, so that wonderful things may happen. So these two friends became very happy because one helped the other. And after helping the duck at the end, this kangaroo also felt very, very, very good. Happiness in both of them. So this is the message. If you help others, if you do some favors for others, you will be happy. The other person also will be happy. Now let us look at the poem. Before going to the poem, let us hear the poem once. Okay?
In this nasty pond, and I long
Did you hear the poem? Did you like? Very nice, no? Now we are going to the poem by stanza. No? Let us hear once again the first stanza now. Okay, the first stanza, what are the words, important words to note? Look at here, the first, you can say, good gracious. No, that is a word that expresses a feeling of exclamation. So we can write down the meanings here. Expression of feeling of exclamation. That is to say, oh my God, like that something person is, oh my God, something like exclamation. So, good gracious. That is an expression of the feeling. Then second word, here is long, L-O-N-C. But when you say long means the stick is very long. You can say, the stick is very long. That is adjective. Okay, adjective. But here it is verb. Long. That means what? Want or wish very much. I am longing for. That means I am wishing for. I am expecting for something. Then the third word here, hope, H-O-P. That is move by jumping. That kangaroo jumps. Moving to one place, not walking like, but moving. No, moving by jumping. That's the meaning of the word H-O-P. No, H-O-P. Then third word here, next word here, nasty. What is the meaning of the word nasty? Very bad, unpleasant. These are the meanings there. Now let us look at the poem. Said the duck to the kangaroo, good gracious, how you hope over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hope like you, said the duck to the kangaroo. So here we have the expression, that is by the duck to the kangaroo, is going near to the kangaroo and telling the kangaroo, good gracious. That means, oh my God, how you hope, this wandering, hope, no, jumping from here to here and going far, very fast. Then over the fields and the water too, not only near the here and there, but very long it goes, no? Over the fields and over the water too. Maybe rivers, it is just jumping from one side to other, and it is going to the very fast. Then as if you never would stop, never the kangaroo take rest, always walking, always busy. Okay, my life is born in this nasty pond. But the duck think that the life of the duck is very boring, nasty. Nasty in this nasty pond. That means very dirty. That is to say, another meaning we have written, very bad, unpleasant situation. So the duck is not happy about the pond which this duck is living. Then I wish I could hope like you. The duck also wishes to hope, jump and move far away or go to other places. The wish of the duck. Said the duck to the kangaroo. So that is the thing. So you can say in one word, the one sentence. So we can say in one sentence what? The first answer expresses the wish of the duck to the kangaroo. Duck to the kangaroo. And what else is there? We can say The duck marvels at the capacity of kangaroo to jump fast and move around. And the duck wishes to jump and walk like the kangaroo. That's the content of the first stanza. Okay. Hello, my dear students. Now let us look at the second stanza. And before going to the details, let us hear the music. So here it is. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through. And we would go to the tea and the jelly bolly, over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride, or do, said the duck to the kangaroo. So here, the second stanza, the kangaroo is being asked by the duck, or you can say the duck asked the kangaroo to take the duck around on kangaroo's back. And he said, I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. So ride means, you know what's the meaning of the word ride, asking for a ride. Ride means here a short journey. Take a give a short journey, okay. Then quack means what? The sound made by the duck, quack, quack, quack. That sound the duck makes, no? That's the meaning of the word quack. So then what? The whole of the long day through. So this duck is promise the kangaroo. So you take me and I will not give any disturbance to you. Then what? And we would go the D and the jelly bowling. That D and the jelly bowling is an imaginary place imagined by the poet. No, that is what. So there is no place existing like this, but it's an imaginary place. No, given by the poet here. What's the name of the poet? You know, Edward Hale. No, he is imaginary like that. But who says that the poem? Who says the poem? That is, who says the poem is duck is expressing. Duck expresses his wishes to visit that place. But it is not a place existing in the world, but it's imagination of the poet. But who says in the poem that duck is telling this imagination or this name of this imaginary place to the kangaroo? Then over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride, I would do, said the duck to the kangaroo. So the second stanza, the duck expresses his wishes to make a ride, asking the kangaroo to fulfill that. Okay, now please write the meanings of the words looking at the board. Rewrite, please write. Hello, my dear students. Now let us look at the second stanza. And before going to the details, let us hear the music. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through. And we would go to the D and the jelly body, over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride or two, said the duck to the kangaroo. So here the second stanza, the kangaroo is being asked by the duck, or you can say the duck asked the kangaroo to take the duck around on kangaroo's back. And he said, I would sit quite still and say nothing but walk. So ride means, you know what's the meaning of the word ride, asking for a ride. Ride means here a short journey. And take a give a short journey, okay. Then quack means what? The sound made by the duck, quack, quack, quack. That sound the duck makes, no? That's the meaning of the word quack. So then what? The whole of the long day through. So this duck is promising the kangaroo. So you take me, and I will not give any disturbance to you. Then what? And we would go the D and the jelly body. That D and the jelly body is an imaginary place imagined by the poet. No, that is what. So there is no place existing like this, but it's an imaginary place. No, given by the poet here. What's the name of the poet? You know, Edward Hale. No, he is imagining like that. But who says that the poem? Who says the poem? That is, who says the poem is duck is expressing. Duck expresses his wishes to visit that place. But it is not a place existing in the world, but it's imagination of the poet. But who says in the poem that duck is telling this imagination or this name of this imaginary place to the kangaroo? Then over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride, I would do, said the duck to the kangaroo. So the second stanza, the duck expresses his wishes to make a ride, asking the kangaroo to fulfill that. Okay, now please write the meanings of the words looking at the board. Now let us hear the third stanza, singing. How was this third part? Now let us learn the meaning of the third stanza. So look at your book, some of the words you can underline, then also what is a reflection that comes in the second line. That means what? Thought or careful thought. That means let me think, no? Then the kangaroo is telling, no? Then another word here is bold. B-O-L-D. Bold means actually that is courageous, no? But here in the meaning, in this poem here meaning is frank. Okay, here it is frank. Okay, so we can I will wipe out this part so that it will not make a complaint. It does not make any confusion for you here. In the poem, the meaning of the word is frank, not frank. That means very open, no? Then another one, rheumatis. Rheumatis lacks here one cut, no? So you please write rheumatis. You can hear rheumatis. Rheumatis is a short form of rheumatism. No, short form of rheumatism. The poet has written like this, but actual word is rheumatism. So what does it mean? Disease that makes the muscles and joints painful. Especially when a person is old, that person will get this. Persons may get this job this, not this job, persons may get this disease. What is that? Rheumatism. That's pain in the knee and also joints, all the joints, there will be a pain. No, that's what meant by the word rheumatism. Okay, or rheumatis. Here the poet has written like this. No, but poets, that's when poems are written, sometimes they change some words like this and so on. But here the poet has used the word rheumatis. So let us read the poem. Now, said the kangaroo to the duck, this requires some little reflection. So the kangaroo did not give the reply very fast. No, said, let me think. No, so when a person is giving a promise, thinking about it and slowly, it means that person may fulfill it. Suppose a person is on the spot says, no, okay, I will do. That person may not do that. So here the kangaroo is more genuine. I need some reflection. Let me think. Let me think for a while. Afterwards I will tell you. No. But some of the things we have to take an immediate decision. But certain things you have to think and take the decision. So this is an example for that. Okay. Then perhaps on the whole, I might bring me luck. And there seems but one objection. So kangaroo is ready almost, but it says that I have an objection. What's the objection? Which is, if you will let me speak so bold, let me say very frankly, if you have to allow me, that means please allow me to speak very frankly, no, openly. What is that? Your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold. Your feet is unpleasantly wet and cold. No, so because the duck is always in the water, so his feet are wet and cold, very cold. No, because it's in the water, and would probably give me rheumatis. That sickness I said, no, rheumatism. Okay, said the kangaroo. Okay, that's the third chance. What's the content there? The reply of the kangaroo. No, kangaroo thought and said, yes, I will think. And after a reflection, thinking for a while, the kangaroo said, yes, I will do. But I have an objection. Because if you are coming with me and your feet will touch me, and it may lead me to the sickness of rheumatism because of the coldness of the feet of the duck. No? So that's the only objection the kangaroo is making towards the duck. Okay, please write the meaning of the words here. The board, please. Okay, very good, students. Now let us look at the fourth stanza. Before going to the details, let us hear the song. And look at the important words there. Worsted socks, that means here woolen socks, which will fit for the duck. Almost like this, socks for the duck will be different. And because it has got a web feet, so it is also web feet, means what? Feet that have toes connected by membrane, not like our hand or feet, but it will be connected with the membrane. No, so you see, membranes are connected by membrane. No, feet is connected like a web. Like this. So that's what meant by the web feet. No, then another word here, cloak, C-L-O-A-K. That means a cord that protects from cold. Please write down the meaning of this verse. Let us go through the poem now. Said the duck, as I said, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely. The suggestion which the objection which the kangaroo said. Now what's the objection? I have a fear whether I may get rheumatis. Suppose I journey or ride with you. When I will go with you, taking you around the world, I may get this sickness. Then the duck is telling, don't worry, I have thought about it and I have some solutions. What are the solutions? I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks. So it will be wearing, the duck will wear the socks, so it will not make any effect on the kangaroo. Then what? Which fit my web feet neatly. So it will cover the web feet of the duck. That socks, no? You have socks. When you come to the school, you are using socks. But the case of kangaroo, no. In the case of duck, it is different kind of socks. Okay. Then what? And to keep out the cold, I have bought a cord, no, very good cord also, cord. That is called a clock. Clock means what? A cord that protects from cold. Okay, so cord is there. Then what other things are there now? Then socks are there. Cord, socks for the feet and the cord for the body. Then what else? Every day a cigar I will smoke. Cigar means it is bigger than cigarette, no? You know, some people uses cigar that is bigger than a cigarette, but is covering with a paper and putting tobacco inside, no? A bigger, let us say a big one, no? Let us like a big, like this, big. It will be like, so very big one. That's what a cigar, no? It will be smoking a cigar a day. No, it is not good that we smoke. No, smoking is not at all good for our health. Some students starts now smoking now, and it will be a habit for lifelong. So let us not smoke. No, students and so on, please don't smoke. And suppose your parents are smoking also, please ask them not to smoke. Okay, that's not good for health. No, but here the duck is telling it will prevent it from getting cold because it is journeying, no, a long distance and upon the kangaroo. Okay, all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. All to follow. For all these things this duck is doing for what? Because it allows the kangaroo and to make a comfortable journey with the kangaroo. Now let us hear the 5th stanza. Could you hear? Very nice. So let us see the stanza in details now. Said the kangaroo, I am ready, all in the moonlight pale. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steadily. Sit steady. Then what? Said the kangaroo, I am ready, all in the moonlight pale. Pale means what? Dim. No? Pale means dim. That is to say, the dim moonlight, not that much clear. No? Moonlight is not clear as the sunshine. No? Sunshine or sunlight is more bright. No? So it is not like that. Then what? But to balance me well, Dear duck, sit already. Sit steady, not already, sit steady. So the kangaroo is advising, sit steady. Okay, then what? And quiet at the end of my tail, at the end of the tail. Now see, looking at the picture, you'll understand where the duck is sitting. End of the tail, the duck is sitting. So as the kangaroo asked, the duck did. Okay, so away they went with a hope and a bond. Hope means a small jump, but bond is a high jump, no, long jump. Let us say it is jumping, sometimes a small jump, no, jumping from here to here, but sometimes it is for jumping very far, no, long jumps, small jumps and also long jumps. That is what meant by the hope and a bond. Okay, then. And they hoped the whole world 3 times round. So the duck asked only once, a short journey, a ride, no? But what the kangaroo did? 3 times, all around the world. It went all around it, and the duck surely became very, very happy. That's what we see in the last, no? And who's so happy? Oh, who? Asked the duck and the kangaroo. Both of them became very happy. Now both of them became very happy. Duck and the kangaroo. Very interesting now. So that's what I told you in the beginning. So when you do some favor, some help for others, you will become happy and others also will become happy. So be people with a helping mentality. Can say generous people. No? Don't deny any help to others. If you can do some good, do that. And do always good. Do always good. Let us remember the words of Gandhiji, what he said, do or die. So you have to do something, do some job. And when you do something, it will give happiness to somebody else. So do that, okay? Please don't forget to help your friends. These 2 great friends, kangaroo and the duck. I like this poem very much, because it gives a very good message for you and for me. So very good now. So we will be continuing with the rest of this explanation to this poem here, and you wrote the meaning of the words. The next class we will be having some more explanation to this poem, some of the interesting things. When you look at a poem, how to analyze the poem, and what all things you can observe from a poem, that will be the next class. So thank you very much.